Hey, this is Mike Zetlow, and I'm going to walk through four of the services we'll need to sign up for this course. You won't need to. You don't necessarily have to install things on your laptop or computer. These are all web-based services, but Slack does have a good application if you install it. I think it's a little more user-friendly. And if you're like me, you might have a couple other companies on the left-hand side. These are called workspaces that you would switch between. But this is what you've seen if you've signed into Slack. It's our general channel. Just post anything you want here related to the course. Anything not related to the course, just post in random. I'm going to go over what this portfolios for FCC is. And our resources is something only I can post in. And this has pretty much everything you need for the course. I'll be updating this regularly. And it has the videos and it has documents and stuff that you need for the course. So that's a brief overview. Again, if you want to know about how to customize it, it's check the resources channel. If there's a quick overview on how to use Slack up there too. I won't go too much into that. You can always, if you can find my name on the left-hand side, you can click it and you can send me a message anytime you like, and I'll answer things pretty quickly within the 9 to noon time frame, and then outside of that, it'll take a little longer, but I'll still get to everything that you ever send me. If I'm not in the left-hand side here, you can always find me by hitting the plus sign and then typing Mike and finding me there. There's Mike Zetlow. So you can find me and send me a message. I don't want you to feel lost. I want you to feel like, okay, I get this. This is easy, and it's not necessarily easy. It'll be fun. I'll say that, like a good challenge should be. So there's 3 other services we need to sign up for. Slack is the primary one, though. It's going to be our main hub of communication. If you ever get lost, come back to Slack, and we'll send me a message and we'll take care of you. The next thing that you need to sign up for is Coursera. So the website is Coursera.org, and I'm going to just try this now because it's been a while. Join for free. You can sign up with Facebook, or you can type your name, whatever. No, they want my full name, okay. And I'll use my old email with this because I've already signed up with Coursera, but I want to show you how it's done. My old email is mike@mike.com. I legally changed my name in 2019 to make it easier so it didn't sound like a sneeze. But it's just made it harder on me because now I have 2 email addresses. For the next year or so, it'll be hard. So I just joined for free. They want me to tell them all this stuff. I'm just going to hit skip. And there's a course in here that we're going to be following right along with. And I just typed the word learning. Learning how to learn. You click on that. And you can see that it's got 1.8 million views. It's 4.8. It's very highly rated. It's actually the most popular online course. Now, what's confusing about this is that they have this starts March 27th. It's always running. It doesn't really start at any specific time. So what you want to do is just hit enroll for free, and you do not want to purchase the course. Just hit full course, no certificate. Doesn't do you any good in life to spend $50 and get a certificate for this free course. So just hit full course, no certificate. Now you can access the course materials, start learning. Great. Oh my goodness, and there's all this stuff going on. It's so confusing. Just click out of these boxes. We don't need any of that. In fact, you don't even ever need to, once you're signed in and gotten into this course, you don't need to go back to this page, because what happens is in Slack, I'll be posting in resources. I'll post that day's videos to watch right in here in resources. For the time being, I've got them in my curriculum, the introduction to tech, and here's an example of what you'll see. You'll see this link. Just click on that, and because you're already signed in, it'll take you right to the video you need to watch. So I'm going to give you the links to the videos you need to watch. If you'd like to complete the whole course, feel free. They have quizzes and readings and stuff within this course. but really I'm just giving you the good stuff with the links so that you can, right here, I'm just giving you the stuff that you can click on so that, boom, you can click on it, go to the exact video you need, watch it. It's only 4 minutes long. There's going to be a handful of videos every day that you need to watch, up to a half hour. That's all we're going to do. Just a half-hour videos and one article to read. And all it's doing is preparing your mind for the challenge of the next day's exercises. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about these exercises and what they mean and how they go. So we're going to use something called FreeCodeCamp. So the website is freecodecamp.org. Just click on that. I've already signed into this one, and they've got a website that makes it really hard to sign out and sign in again. So I'm not going to show you that, but it's very easy to sign up for FreeCodeCamp. It's actually easier than the Coursera one. I had to show you the Coursera one because there's not only signing up for Coursera, but then there's signing up for that specific course. Here with FreeCodeCamp, all you need to do is just sign up with FreeCodeCamp. And then you're going to be like, okay, what is all this? Just, oh, I'm not signed in. Oh, yeah, I am. So once you've signed up to FreeCodeCamp, don't worry about it just yet. There's going to be a lot. If you look here, there's a lot. There's APIs and microservices. There's data visualization. And if you look at these numbers, it's 300 hours, 300 hours, 300 hours. There's a lot here. I've done the work of creating a scope and sequence for you. Something that's going to be very easy to follow along and make sense, skills that are going to stack upon each other. I never want you to just copy and paste a solution or just make something work and not know why it's working. You want to build on these skills. So once you're in here, what you want to do for the sake of this course is click View My Portfolio, and that takes you to just this page. It'll say your name or whatever you signed up with. My username for FreeCodeCamp is 149203. I just picked some random numbers because I'm weird like that. So what you want to do there is go up into the address bar and just copy that. I'm hitting Control-C to copy that. And then in Slack, in Portfolios for FCC, that's what we're talking about. Just go ahead and paste it right in here. Control-V, paste it right in there. Just Control-Copy and Control-Paste it. You can see I've already done it up here. Dylan has also done it right here. And you can see that I've got 257 points. You know, I know Dylan's got an impressive 537 points. That's awesome. It doesn't matter. Wherever you're starting from, we're going to grow from there. You probably have 0 points, right? You probably have never heard of FreeCodeCamp, and this is your first time signing up for it. So it'll say 0 points, and that's great. That's what we're going to build off of. But I want you to post it in here. No one can see your answers or see your work or see anything about you other than this public portfolio page, which is just, I think a good example is looking at Dylan's because I'm not Dylan. But it's just these overall summaries. If I go into any one of these things, it doesn't show his answers. This is still not working, right? His answers aren't in here. And I'll just go back. I know that seems confusing what I just did, but my point is, no one can see your work, so don't be ashamed or afraid of posting your profile right here. We're all going to work through this stuff together. We're all going to be in the same spot. So you have posted your portfolio in this Portfolios for FCC channel, and that's all this channel is for. This is for me just to assess where you're at. If I see you getting stuck or frustrated and maybe you're too shy to reach out to me, I can reach out to you. It's just to help, be there for you. So the next thing you need to sign up for is a service called Glitch, and you just go to glitch.com. And again, their sign-up process is also very easy. Once you're signed in, you'll notice because this user will say your initials or it'll have a picture. This is my picture here. So I'm signed in. This is the homepage of Glitch. The Glitch looks really funny. I got to be honest. I think their website is really, I know they're trying to be retro and fun, but it almost looks childish, and that is really weird because it's really powerful. Like, it's one of the most powerful websites out there, and yet it's got this kind of like childlike theme. So don't be off put by that. What you want to do once you're signed up for Glitch, you're here, you're like, okay, I don't know what this is for or why I'm using it. I'll go over that. Just click New Project and then Hello Web Page. We're always going to be doing something with Hello Web Page. So you click that, Hello Web Page. Now what Glitch does, like I said, it's a very powerful website. It automatically creates a unique URL that is sometimes memorable, vagabond, wakeful, foe, cool. But it knows, it creates this for you. So and it has these files over here. So what we've done is we have this. This is called an editor, a code editor, so that you can literally go in and edit the code. You're going to see something like, "Hi there, I'm your cool new web page." So what you want to do to view this is you can, let's see, you can just see project page, the live app. What do you want to share? Well, I want to share the live app. So I just want to hit copy. So I hit live app, then copy, and then a new tab. There it is. This is the web page that you're actually working on with this right here. And there's another way to view it. I'll have to, let's see here. I'll skip all that. Okay. Here we go. Show. So yeah, like I said, the app is kind of cutesy. Like this weird sunglasses stuff is fine. So basically, I can say in a new window, I can show my code. That's a quick way to show your code. I didn't have to do the sharing that I did. When I click the share link, you can, but what's interesting is that you can share this link with anyone. If you want feedback on it, boom, you can post it in our Slack and I'll be able to see it. The other thing is this quick show button, right? So you can just quick show in a new window, there it is. And it prints the same address that you would have done if you hit share. Okay. The other thing you can do is show next to the code, which I am just toggling on and off. So here I'm showing it next to the code. And I'm doing this in this example just so you can see really quickly. I can change hi there to the classic programmer. The first thing we type is hello world. That's the first. You can Google, you can Wikipedia why hello world is significant in programmer in the programming circles. But so I've just made a change and it saved it for me automatically. I don't have to do anything. Everything's working really well. If I want to show off this new thing in a new window, there it is. Hello world. There's my change. So this is very interesting. You have an index.html file, you have a script.js file, and a CSS file. You also have a readme.md file. You don't need to know what any of this stuff is. You'll get introduced to this stuff gradually. It's okay if it's just hanging out there and you're not touching it. The first thing we're going to work on is index.html. We're going to work in this file. And like I said, you can make changes. You can even be so bold as to want to start all over. I want a blank web page, and I'm going to start with, whatever you want, an H3 heading. Hello, small world. Okay, it's a little smaller text. We can go all the way to H6. Doesn't matter. You're going to learn this stuff, and you're going to be able to mess around with it inside of your web page. And again, if you want to look at it in a new window, there it is. This is your web page. And this link exists for you. Again, you can copy and paste, share it with friends. And that's why this software is so powerful. You don't have to install it or anything, and you start programming right away. So I really like Glitch. But we're going to combine it with FreeCodeCamp. FreeCodeCamp, once you go to Learn, again, I'm going to post the actual activities that you need to do inside of our Slack resources. So I'll list them all out here, but they're also in the curriculum for now. So you have say hello to HTML elements. You have headline with the H2 element. That's kind of just what I was messing around with. Basically, these are found. I'm gonna again point you to where these are found, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to show you the process. This is the overall process that you can anticipate doing. You're going to find the challenge. I'm going to call these challenges. So a headline with the H2 element. Okay, and again, it doesn't save your answer or anything, but that's so you can practice on this over and over and over again. So this is just one small thing that they want you to do. You're going to read this stuff, and you're going to say, okay, the H2 element will add a level 2 heading. Okay, and finally, when you get to the bottom, you're going to read this stuff, but when you get to the bottom, it says add an H2 tag that says cat photo app below your H1 app. H1 element, okay. H2 cat photo app / H2. Cool. I think that's right. And what it's doing there, if you're confused as to why that little blue box is happening, that's giving you what's called a hint. Autocomplete would be another thing. It's not like cheating. It actually, we use this as programmers. So I can just type in H2 or whatever, or if it's a whatever it's actually being smart. It's telling me that the logical thing would be to close the H2 element since I already have it in there. So that's all it is, just an autocomplete. So I've done it. Once you've completed this and you think everything is good, just click a button that says run the tests. And what this will do is this will test it. Now I'm going to make a mistake at first because I'll just show you that it's totally okay to make a mistake. You can see that it's working here. I got this cat photo app, but what's wrong? The H2 element should have a closing tag. So just running the tests will tell you if you've made an error. And so what we do as programmers all the time is we make mistakes on purpose and just click run the tests so that the thing tells us down here, the output tells us what's going on, what do I need to fix. And now I hit run the tests and it says I'm out of sight. And then I just submit and go to the next challenge, Control plus enter. Bam. It's a lot of fun. And here you are. Now, that's only part of what you're doing every day. You're going to be working through these challenges. Like I said, we're working through these. I'm going to list them all out, which ones you need to do. I'm going to give you a good scope and sequence. But then your next step is to apply them. So what we want to do is say we're building our first web page. And because you just learned about H2, I want you to apply it, H2, right here. And the web page that we're building is something you're interested in. It could be a sports team, a band, a video game, a movie, a person, yourself, your significant other, your kids, whatever it is. Something that you're comfortable sharing with the world, that you're interested in, but also something that you want to learn a little bit more about. Maybe you don't know everything about it. And so for me, I'm really interested in video game history. I think how these early video games were made is really cool. So The Legend of Zelda is what I'm interested in. It's what I've chosen to dedicate this first project to. And what I'm going to do, instead of Hello Small World, I'm just going to say The Legend of Zelda. And I'm beginning to build out a page that I'm interested in. And as I say, learn new things. We're going to learn what the P tag is. And we're going to say, what is that? What am I typing there? Well, we're going to say, let's see, let's just copy this. It's interesting. And we'll paste it right in there. And you can see that, it's just normal paragraph text. That's what P stands for, paragraph text. But you say, you know what, that's a lot of text all together. And let's do this. X. Let's add another P tag. Paste that there. And you can see how it created a little space. It's 2 paragraphs. Okay. So that's how I want you to approach this, is that you're going to learn about these things. You're going to learn about the paragraph element inside of FreeCodeCamp. You're going to execute it. It says give it the text of hello paragraph. So hello paragraph. Okay. That's all you're going to do. You're going to learn about this. You're going to exit. You're going to run the test, see if that works. It does. Cool. Sometimes you can submit and go to the next challenge if you're learning a bunch, but actually what you really want to do first is just close that and go here, go to your glitch page and apply what you learned. And then you can just run the tests again and submit and go to the next challenge. So that's what it's all about. You're going to learn something through the exercise, and then you're going to apply it on your own with something you're interested. We're all going to make a page of something we're interested in. And when you have questions or you run into some hurdle, you just shoot me a message on Slack and say, hey, I'm stuck here. And throughout the course, I'll be updating our resources, channel. I'll be posting everything that you need right in here. And then when you're done with that day's activities, you can move on. If you're really excited and you want to move on to the next stuff, that curriculum I have is it does list the whole course curriculum, and you can keep going down and working down the exercises. And again, I'll post this in Slack. Or you could read that day's article or watch that day's videos. That also needs to have. We want you to do that every day, and move at your own pace, so that you understand these things and you feel happy and comfortable with these things. And in the end of the day, you're building something that you think is kind of cool. We're going to make an interactive web page, something where you can click, like show hide buttons. You can show different sections of it. You can hide sections of it. We're going to make a responsive web page so that it'll look good on mobile and it'll look good on big desktop screens too. So there's a lot we're learning in this course, but we're going to go step by step, and I'm going to be with you every step of the way to help out, answer any questions you have, and we're going to build some really cool things. So I'll be updating more, and I really appreciate you signing up for this course.